to get involved in something like this where so many people have been organised to come see us, and it's a really good showcase for me and for everybody else in the cast as well.
I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest, at the start, but from the advert I knew the layout of the classes was like weekly master classes, workshops with industry professionals, but I didn't think it would be really as good as it was. I just found it so useful, and every class was just completely worthwhile. There was never one day that I left, and like every day I left I was like, oh, that was good, and everything helped.
Yeah, I've learnt loads, especially in terms of like a professional attitude towards the work, because in school it's much more kind of, you're more confined, you have to go by the rules and what the teacher says and does, whereas here we've had workshops with professionals from the industry, local industry, so you get much more of an idea of what the reality is like rather than a textbook kind of example.
It smelt of stale smoke and spilled drink, dirt. It smelled dirty. Across the room, two idiots were engaged in a debate which seemed to grow increasingly deep.
It's meant to have a Christmas do before Halloween, isn't it?
You're telling the wrong person. You should talk to Mike.
For you?
She has until 3. What time is it now?
Just cut my fine.
What time is it now?
She doesn't have a role.
What time is it?
2:30.
Well, there's been a lot of experiences. I mean, the total variety of the different workshops. I mean, one week you would have movement and the next week you would have voice, and then you would maybe have Jonathan for a few for script work, and it was great in that respect because it sort of made you more well-rounded and it gave you sort of an insight to how it worked.
It's going well so far. Kind of pleased with the group anyway, and have been expecting kind of good things from them for a long time, so it's nice to kind of give them this challenge of sustained work on a piece of text which they haven't done yet. Also just like having Deck here for the first reading is kind of good because it gives him a lift in a sense of the fact that he feels it's important to him, and obviously that's a boost because they all haven't read the plays and kind of got a bit of respect for, well, a lot of respect for Deck and Lisa and the work that they've done on them. So I'm hopeful. It's very hard to say what's going to happen now because there's still so much to do and so little time to achieve it in. But I think in terms of having a good team of actors, having a good group of scripts, having a good designer, a good production manager, a good stage management team and everything else, I couldn't be in a better situation for a first day.
They're called Service, Blocked and Smoke Break, and I suppose they're all quite dark and about kind of the more sinister side of people's personalities. I tend to look at guilt a lot, but I think loads of writers do, and yeah, guilt and regret. I love that that moment when you make a decision that could affect the rest of your life. Like normally in my stuff it's a terrible decision, it's sort of ruined your life. With a short play, what's great about it is you get to really really use your imagination and push an idea, because you're not going to have to see it through to a big conclusion. You just have to, it just needs to be about a moment really, and you can have a lot of fun with that and play around.
I think we have pretty many talented people, and just even watching how other guys do it, I wouldn't do it in this way, so it's just really helpful, you know, observe and practice it. And Jonathan is very helpful. He is never criticizing us, he just only, you know, says, you did this well, so just encouraging lots.
Positive criticism, if you can say, like he just manages to twist it so you still feel good about yourself but still manage to change, to do what he wants. He's a very good director, and it's been really nice to work with him.
The overall show in itself is a beautiful piece. It's just kind of been put together, written by Declan and Lisa, who both have two very different styles.
Very, very happy with the choice of scripts. I thought it was a great idea, just showcasing 6 small plays as opposed to trying to find one overall play and everyone getting an equal part. It just follows a nice idea, short little scenes of just getting to show off little characters.
I'm not nervous yet because it's all come around so quickly, so I think at about Wednesday it's really going to kick in and I'm going to have overload, but right now I'm fine.
We're at the stage now where for the first time in about 4 weeks the cast are together in the room. We've had 4 4-hour sessions roughly. Well, actually this is the 4th session in 4 hours, so we're halfway through it. The cast are together now for the first time since the first read through. When Declan was here, and they're about to see what everybody else has been doing. Each play's had 2 hours roughly, an hour and a half, 2 hours rehearsal. It's been roughly blocked and roughly kind of discussed in terms of character and how the play works. And it's the first time the actors will perform it for anybody else but me and Michelle, and the first time they'll see each other's pieces. And basically it's a jumping off point to begin next Saturday's first full day rehearsal.
I think so. Sometimes when you go on stage and you're a little nervous beforehand, you're feeling okay. you're not quite feeling it, but then as soon as you get on stage, it's like it all just melts away. And you're just in the zone and you're just relaxed. And that's a really special place to be. And I can't wait to be there.